guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. With All Smiles Over Here, I am Sandra. Is like asking a question, will Sandra help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try to keep it long, but y'all know if it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. The golden nugget today is getting out of a funk. Getting out of a funk. How do you get out of a funk? Let me tell you. Have you guys ever seen that movie by, I think it's called Major Pain. It's with Damon Wayans in it. I think you guys have seen it. If you haven't, let me tell you about this part. In this movie, Damon Wayans is basically a sergeant or what have you. He's in charge and he's at war, and one of his troops or what have you gets blown up by a grenade, and it catches his leg or what have you, and the guy's on the ground going, oh, my leg, my leg, my leg, oh, my leg. He was in excruciating pain. So Damon Wayans goes over there and says, hey, you want me to relieve that pain from your leg? He's like, yes, yes, yes. And so what Damon does, Damon gets his finger and he breaks it. So now the dude is no longer focusing on that broken leg. Now he's going, oh, my finger, my finger, my finger, oh, my finger, my finger, my finger. In other words, he was able to get his mind off of the excruciating pain on his leg. Now, in this case, to get out of a funk, you do the same thing, but in this case, it's not going to be more pain. In other words, it's going to be more soothing, peaceful for you. In other words, what you do, and I always tell you guys, is to be grateful. Whenever you find yourself in a funk, start thinking about all the things that you have in your life right now that you can be grateful for. Your life, you have your eyesight, you can hear, you can taste, you can smell, you can still feel, your heart is still beating, you're alive and what have you. You have a whole lot of things to be grateful. You have your husband, you have your wife, you have your kids, you still have a job, you still have a car, you still have a roof over your head. You have so many things to be grateful for, and the more you be grateful over those things, you'll begin to see that mountain become a molehill. You begin to see that mountain shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink, that mountain of that funk or that mountain, whatever that situation. You'll see that it begin to fade away. Because sometimes what happens, that funk that you're in is really not as bad as you think it is. It's really not as big as you think it is. It's almost like those cartoons when you see the cartoon characters are afraid of the monster that's coming around the corner, and the monster seems to appear to be extremely big, and then when it comes around the corner, it's like this tall, and it was only illuminated because light was given to it. So it casts a shadow that was larger than what it was. And that's what we do sometimes in our lives. We cast light. In other words, we pay attention. We keep our focus on that seems, you hear what I said, that seems to be bad. And the more you look at it, the more you shine light on it, which you give it shadow, which makes it seem super big. And then you're focused on it and you stay in the negative mind of thinking, and you forget to do what? Yes, to get aligned and connected. So when you become aligned and connected, you're able to understand that, okay, I see this is going on in my life. I see this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. But you remember that to be what? To be grateful and to be thankful in all that's going on around you. And you realize that you'll put your focus on so much gratefulness to where that problem or whatever that funk is or whatever it is, it has been removed from your life. You'll realize that you have soared through that level or through that particular problem or what have you, and you've gone to the next level of getting your manifestation. So I'm here to tell you, getting out of a funk is really easy. You just have to put your focus on things that are positive, things that are good, and being grateful. You got to be grateful. There's so much that you could think of. You could think about, oh wow, I really did have a good childhood. Even though it doesn't have anything to do with what's going on right now, then you can be grateful for things that was years and years ago. Just be grateful. If you see the clouds out and you see the sun there, and you just say, oh, I'm so grateful for the sun. You're taking your attention off of what's in front of you, of those physical eyes. Because the more you're being grateful, the more you're going to draw in that manifestation. Y'all get it? I hope this has helped you guys. But getting out of a funk, if you're not aligned and connected, it can be stressful and frustrating, and it'll have you in a space of wanting to give up or wanting to quit and throw in the towel. But I'm telling you, getting out of a funk is easy. You just have to break a finger. Not literally. And when I say break a finger, I'm talking about you have to be grateful. Just start being grateful. Just so saying, I'm so thankful for this. I'm so thankful for that. I'm so grateful for my hearing. I'm so grateful for my eyes. I'm so grateful that I have clothes. I'm so grateful that I have shoes. I'm so grateful that I have feet. I'm so grateful that I have both my legs. I'm so grateful that I have one leg. Whatever it is, be grateful for whatever it is you have. Remember, God says, if you be faithful over a few, he'll make you rule over many. All of the stuff that's going on around you, you don't add up to a hill of beans. Why? Because you know what the end result is going to be. And it's going to be what? You're going to be happy. So stick to that script. Stick to that script. Okay, you guys? I'm not going to keep y'all long. I just wanted to run that by you guys. I'm almost at 6 minutes with y'all. I just want to get on here. I'm coming to you guys a little bit late because I had to wash my hair, y'all, when we was over in Italy, y'all. Everybody in Italy is still smoking. Okay, they're smoking outside. They're smoking by the river. They're smoking by the trash can. They smoke. So, you know, I had to wash my hair because it needed it or what have you. So, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all much longer. I'm going to go, but I want to tell you guys to be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful. You'll see that you will move the attention off of whatever you quote unquote trying to get you in a funk, and you'll realize that you'll move your way over into receiving your manifestations. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go on that note. I'll talk to y'all soon. If you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.